everyone. Greetings, Internet. I am Richie James, aka Warlord UK. Back again with Back to the Future. Episode 4 this time. Double Visions. Now, before I start the stream, I just want to say a big thank you to a band who have allowed us to use their music for our editing when we're on YouTube. So, massive shout out to the boys in Sansara. If you ever get a chance, go and check them out on facebook.com/Sansara official. Their links will be in all our YouTube videos. So, please go and check them out. They're a great hard rock band. They're up and coming. They've not really broke out yet, but I think they soon will do. But without any more interruptions, let's get into episode 4 of Back to the Future, the game. Now, of course, when we last left off, we finally convinced Doc to fix the DeLorean, but it seems Edna had stopped him before he got there, and he's trying to brainwash him. And we were also being dragged away by the security, so let's see what happened with that. Come on, no time for sleeping. Let's get this sorted.
What? Where am I?
Seems our gubs are locked away.
Ah, Citizen Plus? Citizen Plus!
Uh-oh. Alright. Intercom.
Make sure the McFly boy is prepped for his Citizen Plus treatment by the time I finish with my husband.
How is Citizen Brown?
I'm afraid it's worse than we imagined. He's gone completely antisocial.
Darn.
We're using every tool at our disposal to snap him out of it. But I fear that nothing short of a complete personality rebuild will bring our leader back to us.
And it's all McFly's fault.
Unbelievable, isn't it? One teenage hooligan has brought Hill Valley to the brink of ruin. Ah, well.
No, we're just trying to save it.
Let me know when he's ready. I'll be tending to Citizen Brown.
I gotta get out of here and rescue Doc.
Let me get my guitar.
Someone's locked up all my stuff. I'll never get that combination on my own.
So we've got to try and trick security then. Yeah.
Hello?
Good notice there, Sean.
What?
Why is all my stuff locked in a cage?
In order to ensure that Citizen Plus patients don't injure themselves, their belongings are placed in a locked box until the completion of their Citizen Plus treatment.
Injure themselves?
Can you sound any
It's a very
slower?
intensive process. Some people can't handle it.
Hey,
How's the
could you
food?
get me a burger or something? The only food I've had today is a tofu dog.
Regrettably, sir, the
I'm not sure
rigors
that
of
was
the
edible.
Citizen Plus treatment require you to begin the process with an empty stomach.
Excuses, excuses.
Can I take a look at my stuff for a second?
Why?
I want to make sure my guitar neck isn't getting bent.
What?
Come on, man. My parents spent a fortune on that thing.
Fine. Back away from the door, sir.
Come on, I want to rock. Give me the guitar.
There. How's the guitar?
There's the guitar.
I guess it's okay.
Good.
What else can we look at? Oh, camera.
Martin?
Ah, Dad, is that you?
Who else would it be?
Where are you?
Back in the garage. What are you doing in the Citizen Plus ward?
Edna threw me in here.
She can't do that to my son. How can I help?
Oh, finally, George has seen sense.
I tried to peek over the guard's shoulder to get the combination, but he's too tall.
Over his shoulder? Hold on.
What?
I may have it on tape.
Zoom, enhance, zoom, enhance. Ha!
What?
The camera was high enough to see over his shoulder.
Nice work, Dad.
The combination is 2 left, 8 right, 18 left, 32 right.
All right.
Hey, your guitar! I'm sorry I tried to throw it out.
Yeah, the guitar's pretty cool, but This is what I care about.
No fair making your dad all misty, son.
Getting a bit soppy now, aren't we? Anyone else notice that when we were looking at the camera, we saw the speaker in the corner had an auxiliary input? Why would
Jen?
anything,
Hey, Jennifer!
any speaker system have that? Doesn't make sense. So I have a feeling I'm
gotta
going to plug
get
the
her
guitar in there
attention.
at some point. Can
Dad,
Dad help?
How can I help, son?
could you let me talk to Jennifer?
Jennifer Parker?
Yeah, she's in the room next door.
Let's see, that'd be waiting room beta. Got it.
You're all patched in, son.
Yeah, because
Jennifer.
80s.
Martin, is that you? Where are you?
I'm over here, in the camera.
Oh, Martin, aren't you in enough trouble already?
Trouble? Jen, what are you talking about?
You know.
Yeah, because
with
we
all
can
the
all do
drinking
inside a
and the
camera.
PDAs.
Jennifer, what's wrong with you? You sound strange.
Oh, they've
I
got her.
used to be strange, Martin, but thanks to my First Citizen Plus treatment, I'm well on my way to becoming an average,
Yeah, let's get the feeling we're going to have to do a
teenager.
bit of rock and roll to
Citizen
snap her out of it.
Plus. Oh, no. Jen,
We all know.
not
Good old
you
rock
too.
music cures anything.
Why's your door open?
Now that I'm finished with my Citizen Plus treatment, I'm free to go whenever I want. I'm just waiting for the nice guard to escort me out.
Hey,
Take
on
me
your
out.
way out, do you think you can help me break out of here?
Oh, I couldn't do that, Martin. It's against the rules.
Okay, forget breaking out. Could you at least come visit me? It's kind of
Conquer on the head
lonely
and
in
run
here.
off.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to see each other until you've undergone your first Citizen Plus treatment.
Why not?
Because your gosh danged hormones are out of control, Martin.
Oh dear. Got to
Jen,
snap
snap out of it. This
that
isn't the
fella
real
work.
you. I mean, it's kind of like the real you, but not like the real you in this timeline.
Wow, that's...
I know, it sounds crazy.
I'd never call you
Time
crazy,
travel,
Martin.
making people
You're
sound
just
crazy.
sick. I should know I used to be sick too. But now I never want to spray paint a Buick or listen to rock music ever again.
Oh, that's no fun.
Jen, this whole Citizen Plus thing is a scam. Edna's using it to take control of everyone in Hill Valley, including her husband.
You know, Citizen Edna told me you were having paranoid delusions, but I had no idea.
Oh, for God's sake.
How'd you
I'm
wind up in the
in here.
Citizen Plus program anyway?
My dad signed me up, and it's a good thing, too. I was completely out of control.
I kind of liked it.
Yeah. What's the treatment
So,
like?
what was your Citizen Plus treatment like anyway?
It's... Well, that's weird. I don't really remember. Must be a side effect of the treatments.
It's brainwashing.
Could you hang around for a few minutes? It's nice to have someone to talk to.
I'll be here until the guard comes for me. Then I'll really have to tell him about how you're hijacking the cameras.
Oh, come on, don't be a narc.
I'm not a narc. I'm a good citizen.
Right, where's my guitar? One obvious puzzle to solve.
Okay, Jen, here's a little something I think you're gonna like. At least, I hope you still do.
Martin?
Jennifer.
I must play guitar, but he can't sing for shit.
Martin. Martin? What are you doing?
Door's wide open. Does nobody notice that all the noise that's coming from her cell?
What's going on here?
I have no idea, sir. I was minding my own business when all of a sudden a horrible noise started coming out of that camera.
Well, that's not right.
Yeah, well, neither is this.
Oh,
No
knockout!
one scrambles my brain. You hear me? No one. I'm Jennifer Parker, rock and roller.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, that doesn't sound inconspicuous at all, does it?
Yeah, Jen.
No time for small talk, McFly. We need to get you disguised so we can walk out of here. Calvin Klein underwear?
Oh,
Really?
reference to the movies.
There. How do I look?
Little short for a stormtrooper, but it'll have to do.
Oh, and
Come
a Star Wars
on.
reference as well. Let's get out of here. I mean, seriously, I've got to click on the...
I can't plug my guitar into that.
Oh. Will one day remember to clear what's in my hand. One day. Probably
Okay,
by the end of
Hotshot,
episode
what's
5.
next?
Now we rescue Citizen Brown, get the hell out of here, and get things back to the way they're supposed to be.
Whatever, just as long as I get to break some stuff. I've got a lot of pent-up hostility right now, you know?
Miss Parker,
What the?
Yeah.
I'm here to escort you to the lobby. Your father's waiting for you.
Can he wait? I was hoping that this attractive young man could take me on a tour of the facilities.
I'm afraid I really must insist, miss.
Relax, Jennifer. I've got everything under control.
Really?
Really.
Okay then.
Yeah.
But first...
What was that for?
For
That's a
saving
paddling.
me, dummy. Let's go, officer.
You know, I'm probably gonna have to write you up for a PDA violation.
Don't bite me.
What?
Rock
Ooh,
and
a
roll.
little bit sassy. Alright, so I've got Rescue Brown.
Hey,
Shh, busy.
Charming.
that looks like a giant air freshener. Weird.
Oh, okay, so I'm apparently looking through the floor now.
Do you mind? I'm trying to run a complete personality rebuild on the big man himself here.
And?
And the last thing I need is your stubby little fingers turning Hill Valley's savior into a drooling rutabaga.
Is there a problem over there, citizen?
No problem, ma'am.
Good. Let's get back to it. Increase somatosensory.
Let's nick his drink.
Don't touch that! I need the caffeine.
Who needs caffeine when you've got booze? Alright. Oh. Crack up the door.
Wow, they've really got this door locked up tight. I wonder what sick freak they've got in here. Ah!
Of course, it's Biff.
I should have known.
Intercom. Can we talk to him?
Hi, Biff. Looks like your intercom's busted. Just as well.
Well, 10
It'd
cans,
probably
Sean.
be just a
You were in a
bunch
roll
of
there, pal.
swearing and mixed metaphors anyway. You want out of here, big guy? Guess they don't work. Hey, Biff. Guess who your guard is? Peekaboo.
Oh, you get to wind Biff up.
Bye, Biff.
Something tells me that's where I've got to let him go, or they just couldn't get the guy to voice
Part of shh,
voice
busy,
him.
don't you understand?
Nothing I can really use. Ah, fair enough. Well, I'm on my first can of about 36.
What are you doing in here?
Looking for the bathroom?
The next scheduled bathroom break isn't for another 158 minutes.
Right.
No improvement,
Bitch.
Citizen Edna. Shall I recycle the treatment?
Very well. Increase the overall stimulation levels by a factor of 1.21 kilocarls and...
What part of shh, busy don't you understand?
There's got to be something I can do. There's also what I can do with Biff. Am I supposed to talk to someone down below? Let's have a look. Come round here.
Jeez, he looks miserable.
Ooh.
That speaker looks really familiar.
Not bragging about it, Sean. Just being honest. So we've got a guitar, and there's a giant speaker set down there. Well, that's not going to come back for us.
Can I have some of that? Feels like I haven't eaten in years.
No, that's Tannen's. He's not allowed to eat it until he's taken his pacification pill. We tried to give it to him an hour ago, but he still hasn't swallowed it.
Let me try. I can be pretty persuasive.
No.
So we've got to get Biff to take a pill, and then it all of a sudden shows the drink. So we've got to get the pill off Biff and give it to him to knock him out.
Hi, Biff.
That's a good, easy puzzle.
The guard says I'm not supposed to give you any food until you swallow your pill.
Okay.
I'd never get my hand under there.
We got anything I can use? Got a newspaper. Can we throw that under the door? Oh, apparently we can. Let's try that
Hi,
again.
Biff. Come on, Biff, just swallow your pill.
Then we take the newspaper back.
I'd never get my hand under there.
How do I get the... There we go. Selection system, and they're still not so good.
Biff spit.
Right. I need the pill. And a soda.
Hey, is that a public display of affection over there?
What?
Sorry, it was just a shadow.
Stop goofing around and get back to work.
Yes, sir.
One can down. Hold on. That's some fast-acting stuff.
Jeez, what have they been feeding Biff? Horse tranquilizers?
Seems that way.
You, God!
Who, me?
I mean, me?
Yes, you.
That's
As
all.
you can see, that slacker
Yeah,
of a
they say
technician
job, yeah.
is sleeping
I didn't
on the
think of
job
that.
again. Please be a dear and tend to the Citizen Plus control panel, will you?
Sure.
Okay, Doc.
Well
I'm
spotted,
in.
Sean. Well
Now,
spotted.
how do I get you out of here without turning you into a vegetable?
Now we get to play with all the dials.
Jeez, where's the off button on this thing? Hey, an equalizer. At least, I think it's an equalizer.
Can we just turn everything up
Optics.
to 11? Ooh, volume.
Finally, a word I can understand.
Now I just need to plug my guitar into it.
Okay, that moved him a few inches. Maybe I can blast him right out the door.
Just let it go, Emmett. When you wake up.
Turn everything up. Turn it all up. Oh, maybe not that one.
Sorry.
Yeah, not that one. Rather not have a fried dog.
Gastrosensory.
Oh, not that one.
Olfactory. I think I know what that means.
Oh, we broke something by the looks of it. So twiddling with the dials was the right thing to do.
Looks like the aroma tanks have clogged themselves again.
Oh, thank you. I hadn't noticed that. Come on, make yourself useful.
Cheeky old cow. I really hope she gets to what's coming to her in episode 5.
I'm sorry about the delay, dear. This'd go a lot easier if you just gave up this madness about time machines and altering the past. You should concentrate on the future.
There is no future for us.
You won't think that in a few more hours.
Edna, please, think about the consequences of your actions.
Nothing else I can do
Me?
there.
You're the one threatening the social order of Hill Valley with your crazy time machine talk.
I don't know what kind of movies they're showing Doc, but I don't think he's enjoying them. Hang on, Your Honor. I'll have you out of here in no time.
Am I supposed to knock out the other guard? Let's have a look. Come on. Yes, the controls are still as buggy as ever. There's nobody in there now because they've all gone down.
Where's Martin?
Check. Sibilance. Sibilance.
What was that?
Locked. Crap.
Is there anything I can open the door with? What was those keys I had before? Microphone. Can I plug my guitar into the microphone? Yes, I can! We're gonna rock our way out again.
Hey, Doc, let's get ready to blow this joint.
What was that? You! What are you doing?
Getting my friend out of here, you nutcase.
That was rather anticlimactic.
Okay, that was a little less dramatic than I had expected. Whoa!
Still could do a few more QTE events in this game.
Let's go, Your Honor.
What? I can't hear you!
You're welcome.
After him, you slackers!
And that's how you make a nice exit.
Attention citizens. This is an Omega-1 priority alert. Potentially disruptive nonconformists are loose in the courthouse. Please return to your homes until the
Well, we're not in the courthouse anymore, that's for sure.
Have a nice day.
Right, we're hiding in the bins, aren't we? Yeah, we are. Right.
What do we do now?
Wait for the guards to clear out so we can make a break for your time machine.
Hey, it's my mom. Hey.
Don't talk to her. She could give us away.
What the heck was Edna doing to you back there?
She was trying to rebuild my personality from the ground up, erasing the parts she didn't like.
Harsh.
Oh, screw them.
Shouldn't we go help?
Once we go back and change history, none of this will ever happen.
I guess.
Just like the guards.
Where is the DeLorean anyway?
I had the wreck towed to my secret lab near Clayton Ravine.
Clayton Ravine? As in Clara Clayton?
Why is that significant?
Well, Clara's kind of supposed to be your wife, so yeah.
Fascinating.
Oh, they're actually starting to make more references to Clara now. Oh, go Dad.
All right, Dad. No offense, Your Honor, but why'd you marry Edna anyway? She's kind of crazy.
Yes, now. But back when we were first dating, her madness was tempered by an ironclad sense of right and wrong. At least, that's how it seemed to me at the time.
Oh, well, they've made up anyway.
Mom, Dad, no!
They'll be fine. Once we repair the time stream, none of this will ever have happened.
I guess you're right.
The old
like
hiding in the
coast's
bins
clear.
trick. As cliche as
Great.
they come
Let's
when
go fix the
escaping.
DeLorean.
Afraid I'll have to do that without you, Martin.
What? Why?
From what little I understand of time, if you help me rebuild the time machine, your presence in the repair cause some sort of temporal after we return to 1931.
So what am I supposed to do? Just hang out here in Bizarro Hill Valley, fix the time machine?
Exactly.
Chill.
But don't worry, if things work out according to plan, you won't even notice I'm gone.
You know, for a second there, you sounded almost as confused as the real Doc.
We're making progress already. See you soon.
Good luck.
Oh, and you might want to stay off the streets for a few seconds.
Stay off the street. Citizen Brown? Emmett?
Doc?
He's not coming back, you know.
Whoop.
What are you talking about?
Emmett, without me to guide
It could be my internet,
he's
Sean, that's
almost
causing
useless.
the buff.
He was a miserable failure
Instead of having
who
nothing
never
to the
finished
internet all
anything.
day.
But with me to inspire him, look at what we've built.
Yeah, you him all right. Turn Hill Valley into a bunch of uptight dorks.
I wouldn't expect a delinquent like you to stand.
That's the delinquents. We've learned that this episode.
Inspired Doc? I'll have you know that without you, Emmett Brown is destined to build a time travel DeLorean and a flying train.
Oh, we even mentioned as well.
Emmett couldn't even build a Vita without me to him.
Yeah, that too.
Yep, we saw that in episode.
You're not the inspiration of Doc's life, you know. In my timeline, he married one of the sweetest women of the 19th century.
Sweetness. Emmett needs discipline to stay focused. He's so easily...
Okay, Your
I
Honor.
live in town, yeah, did have a lot of trouble with the
here.
internet earlier on today. It did start working a bit better earlier, but if the stream is lagging, then maybe it's not quite fixed as like I thought it was.
Ha-ha! 1 second I'm in the present, the next 6 months in the past. Amazing.
6 months?
6 months.
It took you 6 months to repair the time machine?
6 months, my family fought a sketchy deal with a gang of Libyan nationals, but it was all worth it for this moment.
Emmett, don't do this. You need help.
Oh, blow it out of your exhaust port, dear. Now that I've escaped into the past, your pack of divorce lawyers can't... Martin, how long have you been waiting for me?
A couple of minutes, maybe?
That's curious. I set the repair time to arrive only a couple of seconds after
Bit
I left.
glitchy in the background there.
I'm sure there's no sir. There's minor miscalibration on the time, sir. Here.
What's this?
Clothes for our trip. We can't have you traipsing around 1931 in that ridiculous outfit.
Our trip?
You didn't I was going to let you erase the worst mistake of my life without my help, did you?
Fine. Leave. I'll ruin you, Emmett!
Oh, I'm so scared.
I town.
We won't do once we get back in the past. Go on, Doc, let's take this baby up to 88
Time
miles an
circuit
hour.
set for August 26, 1931. You ready to go, Your Honor?
Call me, Doc.
Let me know how it goes, Sean. Off we go. Back to 1931. And I have a feeling the dysfunctional time circuits are going
This
to
is
be
where I last saw him.
a major
You,
factor.
teenage you. You were headed this way, arm in arm with Edna.
Luckily, my erstwhile wife was never the type to kiss on a first date. If we work fast and stay focused, we can see to it that our relationship never moves beyond the hand-holding stage. Well, will you look at that? The Old Town Theater.
Now, what about
What
it?
about it?
I haven't thought about this place in years. The missus made me tear it down back in '71. Said the movies were corrupting the younger generation. It was all nonsense, of course.
Of course it was
spent
nonsense.
countless evenings here in my youth.
Can't beat a good
Never
movie.
turned me into a hoodlum. Say, remember Public Enemy? My, you dirty rat. No good yellow-bellied stool.
Would have been funny though.
Never did manage to see
But if
Frankenstein.
it follows the franchise, as this is episode 4 or 5, it should say to be concluded. That's what the film at the end of the second movie said, didn't it?
That's what we're here for. We've got to get young you to see Frankenstein.
Right, of course. The film that was supposed to set off a chain reaction in my imagination, inspire me with a notion that would launch my scientific career.
You've still got no memory of what that notion was?
Well, can he? Never happened to him.
It happened in the brain of a different Emmett. Erased by the shifting sands of time. Luckily for us, I do know something about my own brain, having lived in it for the
So,
past
Sean, we're only
7+
half an hour into the stream, so
I'm
I'm sure there's at least an hour's worth left to do. Fine, I don't get lost or stuck.
The town square?
It's just like I remember it, only dirtier. Oh, the old courthouse.
Come on now, Doc, you need to go inside and check it out. First rule of time travel, Doc, never allow your other self to catch sight of you. It could cause reality to collapse or something.
You mean?
Right behind you. Don't peek. Go on. I'll let you know when you're gone. And don't forget, you're Carl Sagan.
The billions and billions guy?
The suspected arsonist.
Huh?
Just go with it.
Let's go and see what Emmett has to say about the whole situation. And sharp in a white suit.
Harry! You do show up at the oddest moments. Where have you been hiding?
In 1986.
Well, you know, here and there. Little hard to pin down yourself. I went looking for you last night, but...
I believe I was entertaining a beautiful lady. You know, I never really got a chance to thank you.
Well, I'm sure you would have escaped Kid on your own.
Kid? Oh, sure, I'm grateful for that, but no, I'm talking about Edna. It's funny to think of now, but until that crisis, I actually thought Edna and I disliked one another. Imagine.
True?
Yeah, well, sometimes first impressions are right. The thing is, you shouldn't let Edna distract you from, you know, the business at hand. Finishing your project for the Expo and going to see Frankenstein.
Oh, pshaw. I'm far too busy for movies these days.
But,
And as for my project, it's practically done.
The rocket car?
The rocket car? Boy, are you out of date. I've junked a rocket car.
But...
More trouble than it's worth. I'll never figure out a propulsion system that does what I want it to do.
We need flying cars, damn it.
And besides, its social utility is practically non-existent.
Don't give up on the rocket car.
Oh no, you were really onto something with the rocket car. You've just gotta...
The mental alignment meter is a much more worthy project.
The what?
Mental
It was
alignment
Edna's
meter?
idea, and she's really been cracking the whip to get me to complete it in time for the expo.
Emmett, I'm a
It
little
still sounds like a
confused
slave
here.
driver. What's going on here?
What day is it?
Why, it's opening day. The opening day of the expo. Which reminds me. Which is me dawdling, there'll be heck to pay. Catch you around,
The dodgy time
Callahan.
circuits have screwed it up.
October 12th. Doc?
Yeah, we need to go and... because we've not gone far enough.
Come to think of it, it is a bit brisk for August.
Oh, we're 2 months late. The expo's about to start, and Teenage You is already in over his head with Edna.
I always did. Say to plunge in.
Let's the DeLorean and get to the right date.
No, it's far too risky. Remember how I was late picking you up in '86?
Yeah?
That should have been a tip-off. Something is horribly wrong with the time circuits, and the problem appears to be getting worse. If we try to jump now, we'll find ourselves stranded in the Cenozoic age. Or worse, the Mesozoic.
Then we're stuck?
For the time being. I'll look into the problem and see what I can do. In the meantime,
we gotta fix it.
You can go to work on the other problem.
Right. I'll go to the... if I can talk Teenage You out of...
Impossible. If young me is already as infatuated as you say, you're not going to be able to talk him out of anything. Believe me, I remember. Better to
Must be
focus
then,
on the
pal.
more
Must be your
clear-headed
end.
half of the couple.
Edna? Where can I find her?
Where do you think?
I'll check back through the stream once it's finished.
The DeLorean should still
There's only
function
you here,
adequately
it's hard
as a means
to
of conveyance in the first three
have a
dimensions.
full judge.
You were right. There she is.
My soon-to-be ex-future wife is nothing if not predictable.
Do I really have to talk to her? I mean, couldn't I just hang out until you fix the time circuits and... I'll talk to her.
Yep, that was a definitive go and talk to her.
Better get the DeLorean out of sight before someone...
Hey, you! Quit blocking the drive! All Car of the Future contestants need to report to the North Tent.
Why not? Good luck!
Well, guess we're going to go and talk to everyone. Oh, come on, round you go. Talk to Hardy. Come on.
Hey, Artie. Officer.
Officer?
Not supposed to mention that.
Right. Don't blow your cover.
Will you please keep your mind on the task at hand?
Can't talk right now.
Oh. Let's talk to Edna then. She's the one we've got to
Spell
sort
it.
with.
B-R-O-W-N. It's not exact.
I still don't see it on the list. I'm sorry.
Oh, for the love... Let me try this one more time. This is the Hill Valley Science
Well,
Expo, right?
I guess we're not going to get through to her
Annual
anytime
Indeed.
soon.
The purpose of our fair is
It'll
to
stick up
showcase
her ass still.
cutting-edge technology.
That's right. And to burnish Hill Valley's reputation as a forward-thinking community.
And yet, you exclude the maker of the most revolutionary breakthrough of all.
It's not that I want to, but... Oh, dear.
Artie's going to give up again.
Mr. Callahan, you do pop up at the oddest times. What are you doing here?
Preventing a
Me too.
terrible
Whatever it
future.
is, we don't have to deal with Mr. Stonewall here. His sole function seems to be preventing people from
Yep, and
accomplishing
she's doing it for
their
fun, Sean.
business. Honestly, with him keeping the books, it's a wonder the Tannen gang got as far as they did. Have you seen Emmett?
No, I'm not.
Oh, then you've heard
Honest.
all about his
Oh.
big breakthrough, the mental alignment meter.
I don't get
Isn't
any
it
chance.
exciting? And to think he didn't even realize the import of his discovery until I pointed it out to him.
Stupid guy still puts
Anyone
words in your
like
mouth.
him, oblivious to his own potential.
I kind of wanted to talk to you about Emmett and his potential.
Funny, I didn't spot it myself at first. In fact, for the longest time, I thought I didn't even like him.
Well,
Yeah.
first
No,
impressions
those
tell
got
the same
important.
lines.
If you disliked him right off the bat.
Oh, but I didn't know him then. I know him inside and out.
Yeah, but...
I appreciate your concerns,
I don't need
Mr.
to know about
Callahan.
that.
I can take care of myself. I know what I'm looking for in a man, and it so happens Emmett fits the bill to a T. That's Emmett Brown. Rhymes with clown, which I'm beginning to think you are.
Just a
Oh, I hope
simple
someone
mix-up,
punches
I'm
her.
sure.
I kind of want her to
I
go in the
know-
middle. We're not getting much out of her. Let's talk to everyone else.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
When does the expo
Not
open?
till tonight. Anybody without official business here, please get off the grounds! Official business here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, stay out of the way of the workers. You look familiar. Do I know you?
Nope.
What's going on? Truck? Can I take the truck?
It's not as nice as my truck back in '86.
Well, I guess
Jeez.
not.
I hope I still have a truck back in '86.
86. We've just got to fix it first. Right, so who else am I supposed to talk to? Talk to Doc, see if he has anything to say on the whole matter. Because everyone else is kind of preoccupied with their own crap. Come on, Doc, give us a
I'm
hand.
not sure if I've learned everything I can from Edna.
Oh, so I've got to carry on talking to her. Hey, she turned her back on us, remember? Annoying woman.
You said that Emmett fits your bill of requirements for a man.
Ah.
Yes?
What would that list be exactly?
You'd make a good reporter. You know that? His physical appearance, for one thing. Emmett may not be Clark Gable, but he cleans up surprisingly well. I gave him my grandfather's white suit to wear at the expo. Oh, you should see. He looks positively
That white
radiant.
suit's ruined. Has
Good in
to.
a suit. Got it.
And he's completely devoted to me. That's important. I've got no time or tolerance for playboys.
Devoted or just that far under
Faithful
the
as a
thumb?
Labrador. Check.
Thirdly, and most important,
Yes?
well, his mind, of course. It's brilliant, and it's virtuous through and through. His
Is
own
it?
mind map shows him to be a model citizen.
Good brain. I
Mind
see.
map?
If it turned out that you were mistaken about any of these qualities,
Say, what's your game?
just curious, just trying to understand the female mind.
Well, understand this.
Many a
I'm
guy
not a
figure out the
faint-hearted girl
female
who'd
mind.
run away at the first trouble. I've made an investment in Emmett. Not money. All my ambitions into him. I'd have to be thoroughly disillusioned before I'd call it quits with Emmett. God.
Uh-huh.
Now, Mr. Cub Reporter, is there anything else?
Yeah. Emmett's a
Rather
chick
hard for me to
magnet.
pick as a chick magnet.
Chick magnet?
A guy who gets the girls, running.
Motors?
Who makes them, you know.
You mean a chic?
Yeah.
Well, it's a matter, I suppose, but when he's properly pomaded and decked out in my grandfather's white suit, Emmett just glows. Makes my heart flutter a bit just to picture it.
Positively glows. You don't
You
know
say
that
you know
guy,
Emmett
do
is a model citizen, but you don't know him as well as I do. Did you know he once cheated some Libyans out of plutonium?
Yeah, he did.
Plutonium? What would Libyans want with plutonium? I'm sure he had a very
Oh,
good
yeah.
reason. Emmett's mind map
1931.
demonstrates conclusively his brain is oriented toward virtue.
He's stolen a
This
train.
one time, to power one of his a train.
Please, there hasn't been a train hijacking in
Then-
Hill Valley since the days of Mad Dog Tannen.
Yeah. Black wreckage and turn that into a time machine.
Emmett's done a lot of shady things in his time. My vice warned me to stay away from him.
Your vice principal sounds like a dolt.
Vice principal is your brother.
So you say Emmett only has eyes for you?
Absolutely. It's almost embarrassing how devoted he is to me.
Well, it's good to hear he's finally settling down.
Yes. Settling down?
You know, ready, playing, as it were.
Playing the... Oh, you're joking.
Which?
I'm feeling sorry for him.
Who?
All of Emmett's other girls. He's with you.
Please, I think
Yeah.
I am it by now.
'Cause
There
geeks
are
really
no
get all the
other
girls. Even back in 31, that wasn't true. These days.
What's gonna happen to Emmett's little black book?
Little black book?
Oh, it's legendary. That's what enabled Emmett to become the, Valentine Hill Valley High. Gee,
Yeah.
wonder if he'd let me...
You must think I'm pretty good, Mr. Callahan.
A little bit. Let's find out
What
about
is
his
this
invention
mental
then.
alignment meter of
I think
Emmett's?
it's going to have something to help us in
It's
the end.
an absolutely revolutionary invention. Measures a person's abilities, what he's attracted to, what he's repulsed by, that sort of thing.
Interesting. And it really works?
Well, of course. What's the point of inventing something that doesn't work? Or anyway,
Oh
it
yay,
works well
we get
enough
to try
for
and
my
figure out how
purposes.
to break that then.
That's all the questions.
That's there,
Very
so...
well then.
Hey, Trixie.
Hey, Audie. You see my Oriole?
You mean this?
Yeah, thanks.
She gets to come and go freely, and I'm forced to wait. I love it.
Because in their terms, she's a damn sight hotter than you. And she's not a complete... Right, Doc. What can you help us with?
Ah, good. You're back. Give me the full report.
She says because you've got a virtuous mind, you look good in a suit, and you're completely faithful to her.
Damn, she's got me.
Because
dead
nothing
to
drives the
rights.
girls crazy like
Well,
a
you'll
sharp
just have
dress
to find a
and
way to change her mind. I'll be here if you need any help. Do you need any help?
now she...
You figured out what's wrong with the time?
Not sure. Possibly. It's an issue, but I'm double checking to make sure. All the basic equipment appears to be functional.
Any chance I could borrow the DeLorean? I want to drop in on young you at the lab.
Well, I don't know. The time circuit's...
Listen, I promise I won't take it to 88.
Even so, I'm worried about letting it out of my sight while it's still behaving unpredictably. Tell you what, take it on a test drive, 1 minute into the past. If it passes the test, I'll let you borrow it.
Because as always, could possibly go wrong. 1 minute in the past. How far back do you reckon he's going to go?
Didn't it?
I'm afraid not. In fact, the distress appears to be getting worse. I arrived 6 hours ago.
Oh, God.
Oh, too bad.
I didn't want to risk undoing the work you've done thus far, so I'm out of sight. But the time lag wasn't entirely a waste. I stopped by the hardware store parts for a chronometric analog.
Yeah?
Diagnostic. See, I plug it into the time circuits and set them to cycle. When the green light goes off, I should have the data I'll need to understand the scope of the problem.
Hey, no driving the exhibits off the lot!
Looks like you'll have to find another set of wheels if you want to get to the lab.
There's got to be another way then. We know I can't take the truck. The DeLorean. Well, it's got street.
If I'm gonna get to Emmett's, I need to find some wheels.
What have I got on me? Nothing important there. Hopefully there's something in here then that I can use. There's gotta be something.
What your teenage self is doing right.
Unless I miss my guess, he's in the garage frantically working on his latest invention and cursing because he can't quite get it to work. Damn!
So, what do we do about Edna?
Only one thing we can do. Lie. Make me out to be a less desirable catch than I really am.
Why was she? She said she knows you inside and out.
Then you'll have to resort to skullduggery. You've done it before. You gotta be getting good at it by now.
Yeah, we have done it a fair few times at this point.
I guess I am. Edna doesn't seem to care much for Trixie Trotter.
She never could get past the fact that Trixie had been Kid Tannen's ma.
I think I'm starting to get a plan.
Good. Tell me. No, don't. After all, it's my history we're talking about. If I learn how you're planning on altering it, my resolve may weaken.
So he can't help me any further. Let's go and talk to Trixie, because she's just come out. We've not had a chance to talk to her yet.
To all who approach these hallowed halls, I bid thee welcome. To all who approach these hallowed halls, I bid thee welcome.
Okay.
To all who... Oh, hiya, kid. Say, aren't you the fellow who...
Got you to turn on Kid Tannen? You bet.
You look without your mustache. That was a dirt, you know, making me think Kid had gone and iced Audie.
I'm sorry, but it was the only way I could...
Forget about it. I'm trying to. Yesterday's in the past. That's... You gotta live for today.
Right.
Wasn't uncovered before that
Do you
thing
wish
in the background.
to pull the levers that control the future? At the expo, silly. Technology for a better tomorrow and all that.
Oh, yeah, that's actually why I'm here. I've got a proposal for you. I have this friend, right?
No dice. I'm only seeing Audie now.
It's not like that. See, my friend's in a relationship with Edna Strickland.
Oh. Luck. I wouldn't
Yeah,
wish
that's pretty much
her
how
on
everyone feels.
anyone.
Then you see where I'm coming from. He won't listen to reason, but I thought she might call it off if she thought he and you were, you know.
You are an evil imp, ain't ya?
Sometimes a guy's gotta resort to underhanded tricks. What do you say?
Sorry.
Edna
might be a pill, but if I play dirty tricks on every day disapproves of me, well, I'd play a lot of dirty tricks. Besides, such stunts are beneath the dignity of Techni Muse of Progress.
Techni Muse of Progress.
See you, Trixie.
Came wonders, we bid you a fond adieu.
Adieu to you too. Right, so.
I wonder if
all
massage
this.
setting. I wish the courthouse did look like that in 1981. Press button to experience future Hill
push
Valley,
buttons.
circa 1981. I don't think I've visited that timeline yet.
Come on, let's come. Let's train. Oh. Oh, we
My
got a
future
skateboard.
wouldn't be built so shoddily.
Miss Strickland, I was just...
Break what you like, Mr. Callahan. It's no nose. Just keep away from Emmett's booth. Speaking of whom, I better go see what's keeping him.
For you. I was just heading there anyway.
No, you weren't. The last thing he needs is another distraction at the 11th hour.
But...
Tut-tut. Not another word. I've got the rest of the day all mapped out.
Doc's coming to help.
I'm sorry, I don't recognize you. Heavens, you your hair, but Carl Sagan?
I'd like a word with you, if I may.
I'm not sure it would be seemly for me to be seen in the company of an alleged arsonist.
I think it may be in your best interest. You see,
Let's go somewhere where we can talk privately.
Those who didn't catch the whisper, he actually said, I know what you're up to. Oh, I can push buttons. Let's push all the buttons.
Pleasant dreams, Hill. And the Expo would like to remind you that you can find everything you need to transform your dreams into reality at Howl's Hardware.
Push all. Oh. Ah, I broke it. I guess that's something. I want to push your button though. And that button. Push all the buttons.
Borrowing it. What better excursion than a 50 years into the future for a peek at Hill Valley circa 1981? Courtesy of Hal's Hardware and the collective imagination of mankind.
Well, I needed a set of wheels. I now have a skateboard.
Town square. Yes, indeed.
So we're going to go classic Back to the Future and hitch a ride somewhere.
New, the
Hang on,
function
Emmett.
remains the
We'll be ready
same
for
as
a big
ever.
breakup.
But where are all the
Oh,
people?
yes.
Why, they're
Skitching
underground.
around.
Emmett?
Good tenant.
Thanks again for your assistance, Detective Parker.
Detective? What the hell is Kid doing here?
Nothing criminal, I assure you. I was just getting a mind map of Mr. Tannen for our exhibition at the Expo. The authorities wouldn't allow Edna and I to stage a demonstration of the mental alignment meter with a violent felon, but this little baby is just
Oh, we're
as
gonna
good.
switch them around.
Okay, let's see. Now, what's next? Check the stew, sort the maps. Ooh, I almost forgot that.
Edna really is cracking the whip, isn't she?
Yes, but she's got my best interests at heart. Without her, I can get so distracted. Did she send you down here to check up on me?
Yeah, she wanted to come herself, but...
She's busy too, I know. Well, you're a poor substitute for Edna's lovely features, but make yourself at home.
Lovely features.
Thanks.
No thanks are necessary. Without you, I'd never be
beautiful
where I
as
am
my
now.
ass.
In love with the woman of my dreams, and a mere 6 hours from my first public triumph as a scientist. Wait a minute. 6 hours? Jumping Jehoshaphat, I'm running out of time!
Right, so what do I get to play with? Record player.
I Don't Care by Trixie Trotter?
Edna doesn't approve of that sort of music, but I find it very soothing. Oh.
I already distracted him. Oh, so I have to play with things to change his attitude.
Hey, Emmett, got a sec?
Why, yes. In fact, I've got several.
So, you and Edna, how serious are you guys?
Well, we both enjoy a good joke every now and then, but I'd say on the whole we're fairly serious people. Why do you ask?
No. What I mean is, how serious is your relationship?
Oh, well, as a scientist, I can't state this with 100% confidence, but I'm provisionally certain that I'm head over heels in love.
Really? With Edna?
What can I say?
Right.
She's my muse. In the weeks since we've been courting, she's given me so many wonderful ideas.
Hey, what's with the new threads?
You like them?
You look like Colonel Sanders.
Who?
Never mind.
Could just go for some KFC right about now.
She says my usual clothes don't have enough zing for a public exhibition.
I always think of KFC when I hear the Colonel. That's all it is.
What are things between you and your father? I'm kind of surprised he hasn't torn down your lab yet.
He's still angry with me and threatening to cut me out of his will, but I'm hoping that the civic potential of my mental alignment meter will win him over.
You look busy. Why don't we talk later?
Sure thing.
So I've got to play with something. Oh, can I?
The mind of a degenerate criminal.
It's Kid Tannen's mind map, as captured by our mind map helmet.
Hey, Sean, you can't beat a nice bit of KFC.
Just by looking at this?
No, but when it's fed into the mental alignment meter...
Weird.
Weird nothing. It's science.
What's that then? Ooh, button.
How does
Push
the
the button.
mental alignment thing work?
Here, I'll show you.
Hey.
The test subject wears this mind mapping helmet, which probes the brain by measuring fluctuations in skin conductance and electrical resistance on the surface of the parietal lobe.
What?
Uh-huh.
When I turn on the mind mapping helmet with this radio switch, the subject is exposed to a series of visual stimuli intended to provoke a series of positive or negative responses, as indicated by these lights on the helmet.
Hey, is that?
As the responses are recorded, they're relayed to this special typewriter, which prints out a punch card that represents the subject's mind map.
All I see is a bunch of holes.
Well, to you, maybe. But to our mental alignment meter, this mind map is nothing less than a peek into your subconscious. Observe as I place your mind map into the MAM.
Hey, about. Is that machine calling me a slacker?
No, your own physiological responses did.
So now we've got to create one for Emmett. And pushing things seems to make his mood change, so let's push the button.
Nothing happened.
Well, that button advances the slides during the mind mapping test. It only works while the test is running.
Ah. Right. Oh, fish tank.
How goes the bacteria farm?
Not so hot. The bacteria have kind of gotten out of control. I had to put a clamp on the nitrogen tube to keep the stench from flooding the lab.
Does that mean I can play with a valve and make it smell? Yes, I can. I saw that valve. Come on, stupid controls. Oh, there we go. Valve.
Phew.
Ugh. Did the clamp fall off again?
Yeah.
Put it back on. Oh, I don't even know why I keep that bacteria tank around. Every time the clamp falls off the nitrogen tube, it takes a couple of minutes before I can get the stench out of the air. Whew.
Oh. And that makes you angry, so I press the slide button now?
This button only works while the mind map test is active.
Right, so I've got to activate the mind test, right. Come on. Mind map printer.
What's this typewriter do again?
Yeah, it's Kung Fu painting all over again.
From the mind map helmet and turns them into punch cards, like the one for Mr. Tannen over there.
Seems complicated.
Actually, it was all rather easy to put together, once Edna gave me the idea.
Sounds to me like you should be working on harder problems then.
What? Sorry, I've got to get back to work.
Ah.
What's this?
Helps if we put a card in, doesn't it?
From the dozens of subjects I've tested during the last few weeks. I've got to get them sorted before the expo begins.
Why?
Edna's got this grand scheme to catalog all of Hill Valley citizens by their mental alignment. Isn't that cute?
Not really.
No, it's creepy. Can I play with the helmet?
So when it's turned on, that helmet can really read your mind?
Not really. It's actually a little more than a simple Wheatstone bridge, measuring galvanic skin responses to various sensory stimuli.
Like those pictures you showed me?
Precisely. The theory is that good citizens will have positive reactions to positive figures, while bad citizens will have positive reactions to negative figures, and so on.
And it really works?
So far.
One of these is... Oh, can I play with the generator again? Let me give someone a shock.
I'd be careful of that if I were you.
Why?
The rocket fuel experiment must have stripped one of the teeth in the hand crank. As a consequence, if you turn it for more than 10 seconds, it... Whoa!
Oh!
Sends out an electric shock.
Shocking. I can bring his mood down. Am I supposed to... press the slide advancer?
This button only works while the mind map test is active.
I've got an idea of what I'm supposed to do, but getting it to fucking do it is stupid.
According to Emmett, this thing prints out mind maps.
Yes, it does. So why is it not working?
Ew.
I get it, he's angry. Now how do I make it?
According to Emmett, this thing prints out mind maps.
Something I'm missing. Oh, can I take that?
What's this?
That's a can of used motor oil, rocket fuel waste, and assorted chemical sludge left over from my abandoned rocket car.
Gross.
Accounting doesn't enter into it, but it is disgusting. Would you mind disposing of it on your way out?
Sure.
There we go. There's something else I could look at there.
What's this?
It's the placard we'll be putting in front of our booth at the expo.
The scientist that caught Kid Tannen?
A small exaggeration, but Edna says it'll attract investors. What do you think of the picture?
Looks like it's just been punched in the gut.
You look a little... constipated.
What?
All that?
Edna said I looked intense.
Yeah, intensely focused on taking it.
I get the picture. I'll have to find a better one. Unfortunately, there's a lot to choose from.
Heavy.
Extremely. Mother has been rather obsessive about photographically cataloging my life.
Oh, great. I mean, I can... Oh, can I take that?
Hey, Emmett, I've got an idea.
What?
Why don't I take your photo album over to Edna so she can pick out your new picture?
That's a great idea. She's got a better eye for these things than I do anyway. Thanks, pal.
Don't mention it. Hey, could we watch Frankenstein on this?
Sorry, Harry, but I need this projector to trigger positive and negative visual stimuli for my mental alignment tests. Besides, a movie like Frankenstein should really be watched on a big screen, don't you think?
Yeah, it should. So why can't I... Look at Emmett's. Can I switch them around?
I'm gonna take Emmett's mind map. I better replace it with another one.
Right, so he's mentioned I have to replace it. Now can I start playing with buttons and valves and... This is getting annoying.
Ew. According to Emmett, this thing prints out mind maps.
So I'm not allowed to actually touch that at all. Despite the fact they showed me how to use it and everything.
So this machine takes those little cards and tells you whether or not someone's a good guy or bad guy?
Kind of. Actually, the helmet does all the work. The mental alignment meter is just a glorified arcade machine.
So why not just go with the cards?
Edna says that people respond well to flashing lights and snap judgments. I can't argue with that. Every time I kiss her, I see flashing lights and lose all sense of judgment.
No kidding.
Looked at everything I can do here then. Suppose we better leave. No, I said leave. No, don't walk away. For God's sake, the controls are horrendous.
Gotta go out for a while.
I thought Edna sent you to make sure I wasn't getting distracted.
Oh, you'll be fine.
So what's next? Oh, DeLorean. Nothing turned green yet?
Said to tell him when the light on his diagnostic thingy went green. Nope, no green light yet.
Not yet. So I guess I've got more stuff to do.
who approach these hallowed halls. What's cooking?
Ideas.
What's
Up here.
cooking?
How's Kid's trial going?
Slowly. You know what they say. The wheels of justice grind slowly, but infinitely fine.
Except in Hill Valley, where they don't move at all.
What?
Nothing. It's just, something I heard once. So no regrets about turning him in?
None at all. I should have known better than to take up with him in the first place. But what
Yeah,
can I
you should.
say? I was dumb. I let myself get taken in by his charm.
Charm?
I know that.
So Artie's
Don't think
working for
I've
the
not asked
expo too, huh?
Oh, Artie's doing swell. The papers made a big deal of him testifying against Kid. People have been beating down his door ever since the trial. The expo's darn lucky they could get him.
See you, Trixie.
Don't be a
She has
stranger.
no more use.
Furs donated by Lamont's House of Ermine. At least they're going to a good cause. They're stuck tight in this tar.
So I'm supposed to come back and get that at some point then. It's sort of Artie now he's not being harassed by Edna.
Hey, Artie.
Hey, Mr. G-Man. How's the, undercover operation?
If everything goes as planned, we should be wrapping things up real soon now.
Well, when it's time for me to play my part, just say the word.
So you're the registration guy for the expo?
And chief accountant and paymaster.
Hey, you're coming up in the world.
And none of it would have happened if I hadn't responded to that subpoena.
Well, you saw I was there, Sean. I clicked on everything I possibly could, so clearly the answer's not there just yet. So either there's something I'm missing already, or the game's buggy.
I like Trixie's new outfit.
Cost the expo $14.89, but it was worth every penny. After all, she's the public face of the expo. Techne, muse of progress.
What is
Think the Hill Valley Expo will be a success?
I don't see why not. Why shouldn't California have its own high technology center?
Keep doing what you're doing, Grandpa.
Grandpa?
That's our, code name for you.
Oh, ha! Funny.
Simple slip of the tongue. Well, try going back, see if I've unlocked anything this time. Maybe there's someone I was supposed to talk to here that I didn't do, like Artie, because I hadn't talked to him yet. Maybe that allows me to do more.
No time for small talk. I've got machines to tune and mind maps to sort.
Wait, talk to Emmett. Can you turn the machine
Emmett?
back on?
Yeah?
Can't believe you invented all this in 2 months.
Well, like I said, there's not really a whole lot of inventing going on here. I just dressed up a $5 potentiometer with a lot of bells and whistles.
But
don't get me wrong, it does a remarkable job of telling whether a subject is currently liking or disliking what they're experiencing. But all the extra stuff about sorting out criminals from model citizens is mostly a bunch of hooey at this point.
Are you sure Edna's the right woman for you?
What do you mean?
Don't you think she's a little controlling?
Controlling? Edna? No. She's just giving me a little much-needed guidance.
Yeah.
Before I met her, I was such a flibberty-gibbet. Always getting distracted by the slightest stray idea.
Under the thumb.
But now, thanks to Edna, I stay focused on the task in front of me, like a narrow-band stream of stimulated photon emissions. Focused.
Never mind.
I just think you should be careful, that's all.
Thanks for the concern, but I'll be fine.
You get back to work. We'll catch up later.
Thanks.
Is there something I'm missing then? Slide advanced. Oh, he actually turned it on this time. Flibbertigibbet is a good word, I have to say myself as well, Sean. Flibbertigibbet and saying Great Scott. So we've actually got the projector working now. Let's turn the valve.
Ew.
Oh.
So that makes him angry. Can we push the button now?
According to Emmett, this thing prints out mind maps.
Ah, right, okay. So once it's done that, it's printed that bit out. I need to advance the slide. Let's come back to neutral, so I'm supposed to change it every time I change the picture. That's what we got. Stew pot. Can't beat the smell of a nice beefy stew.
Ah, that smells much better.
And he agrees. It's only done can I do it twice?
Careful, don't let all the flavor escape.
Yes, I can. And it works. So I only need to use those two then. Awesome. Now...
According to Emmett, this thing prints out mind maps.
So is it doing it itself? I want to flip the switch because that'll turn it off. Ah, there we go, switch every time there's a picture. I think we can do this now.
Ew.
Oh, I'm not too keen on this puzzle, it is quite tedious.
Ew.
It's almost fast paced and more fun when we were doing his other experiment. But for science, we shall keep doing this. Oh, this is so long and forever taking. Beef stew time then.
Ah.
It takes it out of this bit anyway, Sean, I have to say. This bit's just like keep tapping this, keep doing the same repeated motions continuously over and over.
That smells good.
At least I've got beer. I don't believe that picture showed up though.
Ew.
See, I wish this was making a neat gun or something. But this is just making a card with holes in it. I may have to edit this part out of the final video, but I'm not sure. This is just ridiculous. Well, that's got to be liked. Got to like that. Although I'm doing this right, I'm just sort of going from happy to sad, from happy to sad. It's the world's worst game of red light, green light. Oh, come on. Please tell me we're near the end of these pictures.
That smells good.
This is just ridiculous now. Oh, I think we're done. Finally. Oh, we burned it out as well.
Hey, Emmett, I think your mind map test is broken.
Oh, well, that switch just keeps shorting out on me. No time to fix it now. I'll have to take care of it at the expo.
Looks like I'm not going to be doing any more mind maps. I guess I'll test this out and hope for the best.
God knows I don't want to do any more mind maps. Right, so... mind map. Emmett.
Swapping out Emmett's mind map with a crappier one is a great idea, but I should probably scan it with a mental alignment meter first.
Oh, yeah, probably a good idea. Let's go to the mental alignment meter.
This thing reads Emmett's mind maps.
Oh, let's see what it says. Yes!
Bingo! Now
We did
Emmett's
it.
mind map is as bad as Tannen's. Now all I have to do is swap this out with Emmett's original mind map, and Emmett's own machine will do him in.
Finally, we're getting somewhere. I feel this is going to be a long stream.
Okay, Emmett, get ready to meet the new you.
Hey,
Well, it shall be worth it.
I almost left behind my mind map card. We're going to show it off
Thought we
at
got
the
caught
expo
then.
as a rare example of a model citizen. Edna kill me if I forgot that.
She might kill you anyway when she gets a look at that mind map.
Yes,
Once
she
Emmett
will.
gets to the expo, I'll try to figure out how to get him to put his card in the mental alignment meter. But for now, I better concentrate on making Emmett a slob who cheats on his girlfriend.
Well, slob, that's easy. You don't give someone a can of motor oil for no reason.
Hey, Emmett, I've got a... Whoa! Whoops.
What the heck?
Oh, jeez, I'm sorry. Your suit's ruined. Edna's gonna be royally PO'd.
Wrong.
What?
What?
When Edna gave me this
That's
suit,
not
I
what I'm supposed to
realized
do.
that the probability of me keeping it clean was infinitesimally remote, so I spent a few hours whipping up this.
God knows I could do with one of them.
What was that?
A chemical compound capable of wiping the grime off any surface.
Emmett, you'll make a fortune.
Not anytime soon, I'm afraid. Due to an inherent instability in its molecular makeup, after 12 hours, the cleanser's component chemicals break down into a series of cloth-shredding enzymes, rendering it unsuitable for commercial use.
Wait a minute. Does
Oh,
that
God.
mean your suit's gonna
And we have a
dissolve
time
in 12
machine.
hours?
Hey,
Yeah,
gods,
pretty
no.
sure I'm supposed to do that
The
as
solution
well.
dissipates into the air after it's applied. But it does mean that after this batch of cleanser ages another 11 hours and 53 minutes, it would eat away this suit faster than 1,000 starving moths. And that would be a crisis of unimaginable proportions.
Why?
Because this suit belongs to Edna's grandfather, who wore it on his wedding day. Poor guy was gunned down just a few years later.
Not a very lucky suit then.
Well, enough wool gathering. Back to work.
So what else am I supposed to do then? Can I play with it?
Don't want to get that covered in any messy oil.
Oh, I still got it.
Emmett,
I forgot
what?
about that.
Your jacket's got a little,
No, no worries.
I will remember one day to clear what's in my hand, like I just did.
Emmett?
Yeah?
Hey, what's with the new threads?
Do you like them?
You look like Colonel Sanders.
Who?
Never mind.
Edna gave
guess I'm
them to
not
me.
spent a diddle
She
for that
says
just
my
yet.
usual clothes don't have enough zing for a public exhibition.
You get back to work. We'll catch up later.
Guess
Thanks.
Better go and check on Doc and the DeLorean.
What?
I guess that's the right
I
thing
was
to
just
think of.
thinking about the future. All that talk about Edna's grandfather made me realize something.
Please let it be something about lightning.
Life can be short, sometimes brutally so. So why not seize the day and grab your happiness while you can?
I'm not sure I
What's
like where
he
this is
planning?
going.
I was saving this for next Valentine's Day.
Oh, he's gonna
Why should
propose,
I?
isn't he?
I know what I want.
Emmett.
Yes, he is.
I'm gonna ask Edna to marry me. Right now.
No.
Oh, right. I'll wait until tonight at the expo. It'll be much more romantic that way. Just think by this time tomorrow, Edna and I will be engaged and will be the toast of the scientific community.
Don't they ever tell you not to get engaged too young?
You're welcome.
Right. Now that I've triggered that, maybe I need to go see Doc about it then. I have altered the past. Again. What could ever possibly go wrong with altering time, eh? Well, we're waiting for that green light. Has all the triggers been done?
No green light yet.
Never mind then. Just want to talk to Doc.
Hey, Doc. I mean, Mr. Sagan.
Excuse me a moment, Miss Strickland.
One day Marty will get everyone's name right.
I've got her neutralized for the moment. How's the plan proceeding on your end?
Horrible news, Doc. Emmett's gonna ask Edna to marry him tonight.
But that's not how it happened. She didn't get me to propose until much later, that night at
She?
the lake.
Something I said must have caused him to
She
move up the
told him
timetable.
when to propose?
Great Scott! This time travel business is
What about
trickier
being
than I
whipped?
imagined.
Right, so clear that there's still something I'm missing. Because I'm pretty sure that light should have turned green by now.
Nope. No green light yet.
Let's head back, see if there's anything else I can do. I know I'm going to have to do something with that cleaner, because they happened to mention 12 hours. It's like, yeah, 12 hours, and I've got a time machine that can sort of fast track all that.
And I'm busy. Make yourself at home, though.
Maybe if I make him dirty again, he'll show me what his plan is. I'm sure there's something to do with that cleaner I've got to do.
Your jacket's got a little,
No, no worries.
I tried that, didn't I? And it sort of went, I don't want to be messing with that.
That cleanser doesn't seem very portable.
It isn't, but this
He didn't say that last time.
Perfume bottle?
Yes. No. I mean, yes, it's a perfume bottle, but inside is a concentrated dose of my all-purpose cleanser. With a little luck, this should last me through the next 12 hours before its component chemicals break down into a series of cloth-destroying enzymes.
Clever.
So I get to play with the cleaner then.
What the hell is that?
What?
Does everybody follow? What the hell is that?
Sorry, I thought I saw a tarantula.
Right, that's it, so... Let's leave here, head back to the expo. Pretty sure I'm going to have to hide it in the DeLorean. And I bet the light's going to turn green now. We've finally probably done everything we need to.
Nope, no green light yet.
Oh, so there's still something else to do. Well, I know that I was trying to pull that fox off before. So has that got something to do with it, maybe? If I use the cleaner on that, because it said it was stuck because there was something on it. Oh, there
It's
you
a good
go.
thing I did this before Emmett's 12-hour time limit, where the cleanser might have dissolved the fur.
There we go. So can I take that now?
I already sprayed him.
Oh, yeah.
Let's slip out of those furs, shall we?
Well, you know, you got to love pulling off an animal, Sean. You should know that better than anyone. I guess that's why I couldn't send it through time.
The light's green. That means Doc can take the DeLorean out again.
I needed to use it before I sent it through time. So I put that in the DeLorean. Tell the Doc it's gone green. Because there's no way the time circuits are just going to start working magically, so obviously he's going to go back in time.
I need to talk to you.
Excuse me, my dear. Yes?
Now, Sean. Good job none of them are going to end up in this stream, that's for sure.
About that gizmo you've got hooked up to the DeLorean?
The chronometric analyzer?
Yeah, the light's gone green.
Wonderful. If the systems check out, I should be able to take it for another test run. I've got to run a short errand, Miss Strickland. I suggest you think about what I've been saying.
Oh, I will.
This stream might as well be sponsored by Foster's, the amount I'm drinking through it.
When did you land this time?
9 hours and 37 minutes ago.
Ouch.
Frankly,
That's
it's
not
starting
12
to get
hours,
a little
though.
difficult to avoid running into myself. Still, the time jump yielded some interesting new data on the flux field. I'll run some more tests, and we'll see what we find.
So I've got to wait for that light to go green again. It's not really telling me much what to do. I've gone green.
No green light yet.
Do what again, Sean?
Hi, Artie.
Go on. Call me Grandpa.
Huh? Right, so, Grandpa... You haven't met Sylvia yet, have you?
My contact person? Not yet. Is he or she at the expo?
I don't think so, and I'm pretty sure it'll be a she.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to have to send it through again. That bit's obvious.
Over and out.
Anything else I can do? Not over here, so let's head back and see young Emmett. See if there's something I can do over here now.
How's it going in here?
Great. I'm almost ready to go.
I don't think I can talk to Trixie just yet. I have a feeling I've got to make her pissed off at Edna. Because she did say she isn't going to just go after anybody. And I was after more of this. I've forgotten my inventory. Anything that give me a hint. That's not going to help me.
Emmett?
Yeah?
You can't marry Edna.
Why not?
Yeah, you're too young
to get married.
That's what I was saying.
Nonsense. Back in the old country, a man my age already have 2 kids and a farm. Besides,
This isn't
what's
the old
use of
country.
waiting when you're in love?
I just don't think Edna will make you happy in the long run.
Well, she makes me happy now, and that's what counts. And as for the future, well, the future isn't written yet.
You better hope it isn't.
Yeah, it is. Sort of.
Let's just drop it.
Fine.
You get back to work. We'll catch up later.
Thanks.
Exit. Let's talk to Edna. We haven't spoke to her yet since all this.
Can I talk to you a minute, Miss Strickland?
Surely. Excuse us a moment.
It's like this. I found out about Trixie Trotter.
Yes?
Apparently they made her some sort of queen of the festival. Techne, the muse of progress.
They didn't. Well, they said
this
this
is
expo
progress.
would give Hill Valley a reputation. I didn't realize this is what they meant.
What have you got against Trixie?
It's the idea of it. Allowing our city to be represented by a woman like that.
Ah, we've progressed something
I won't
anyway.
stand for it. As a socially conscious citizen, I demand you discharge that muse.
Trixie? What's wrong with her?
Oh, she's hardly qualified for an honorific post at a public event.
Look, lady, she fits the costume. She's an American citizen, and she managed to memorize all her lines.
She actually memorized her lines for once.
What qualifications do you want?
Oh, these people are impossible.
Why do you want to get Trixie fired?
One simply can't allow women like that to attain positions of respect in society. It creates a very
Why? Because
bad
you used to work
precedent
for
the
Kid
future.
Cannon.
Does it?
But try telling it to this poor sap.
Saw that.
She's
There
got
was someone
him
leaning up against the
completely
truck
steamrolled.
who wasn't there
That's
before.
how they operate.
Is it?
Still, I could get her discharged if I had the goods on her. No doubt a woman like that has left a trail of scandal, and I'd find it if I were still a reporter. But I haven't got time to do the legwork now. I'm too busy with Emmett and his invention.
So you wouldn't hesitate to get Trixie fired from her job?
If I had the goods on her. She's obviously got her employer completely bamboozled. The only way to snap him out of his spell would be to show him something really shocking.
That's all the questions I got.
There's a new person to talk to, so I'm heading that way. Because surely that's going to have something to do with progressing the story. Since I've wandered around aimlessly for so long. Let's go all.
Hey, pal.
Oh, jeez, this guy again.
Funny, I was gonna say the same thing. Will you be playing piano for Trixie later?
Nah.
Why not?
'Cause little Miss Goody Two-Shoes thinks she's too respectable for cue ball these days.
You seem kind of angry about Trixie.
Angry? Listen, kid, me and Trixie go way back. I know stuff about her that even Kid doesn't know. Stuff that curl your socks.
So he's the one that's going to help us get her fired.
And now to see her flouncing around the place, making like her stink don't smell, it just cheeses me off, you know?
I mean, his teeth were rather green.
So what's so,
Probably just a graphical glitch, I
toe-curling about
suppose.
Trixie's past?
God, there's been a few of them during these Let's Plays.
Oh, come on.
No.
Tell you what, I'll tell you something embarrassing about me first.
Like what?
I'm okay,
Under
Andre.
the influence of alcohol, my mom made a pass at me.
Ooh. All right, Junior, you win. That was pretty embarrassing. Almost as embarrassing as this.
Ooh la la.
Trixie?
Yep.
She's not wearing much.
No kidding. She did a lot of these artistic postcards a
How
few
do I get one
years
off him?
ago. I got a whole set of them.
Can I, have one?
I don't know. You ain't gonna do nothing bad with it, are you?
Hey, I promise. I'll only use it for the greater good.
Well, okay.
Oh, it's not even a puzzle. He's just going to give us one. Fantastic. And it actually does mention about his teeth.
What's with your teeth?
My
It's
teeth?
not a graphical problem.
Yeah, they're green.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, seriously? Come on, tell us.
Seriously, man, what's going on with your teeth?
It's nothing. Nothing. Oh, crap.
What's wrong?
It's these.
Dr. Frinkle's algae cakes?
A crate of them fell off the truck while I was unloading it, and
it
I just
fell
can't stop eating
off
them.
the truck.
I didn't know they turned my teeth green.
Well, the algae part might have been a clue.
Please don't rat me out, Artie, okay? I really need this job.
No problem, but you better let me keep the cakes.
Sure thing, pal.
Hang loose, pal.
You
I
talk
think we're wasting
funny,
enough
mister.
time talking to everyone, so let's try and progress the story. Let's go and give Edna the card of Trixie. There we go. Right, where's the card?
You might want to take a look at this.
Why in the world would I be interested in... Oh, what have we here? Oh, sir! Mr. McFly! It appears your muse has been inspiring more than
Now we've got the
progress.
case of the disappearing, reappearing woman.
Trixie? Oh, no, no, no. What are you doing with a dirty postcard?
What is she doing in a dirty postcard? I swear, Mr. McFly, if that doesn't convince you that Trixie Trotter is unfit to represent Hill
I
Valley...
don't need you to lecture me about who I can or can't hire, Miss Strickland. Trixie's darn good at what she does. I don't care if she was once the winsome wench of Winnipeg. Her past doesn't matter to...
That's Canada.
Trixie?
She's supposed to be from America.
What is it, Artie?
I said that before anyway.
No, I don't like to pry. But what state did you grow up in?
Province, Manitoba. Why?
Not even an American.
See, darling, the charter specifically states that the Expo's
There we go,
hostess
got her
must
fired.
be a U.S. citizen, so if you're really a Canadian...
I'm being fired? You're firing me?
I don't want to.
Here, take it back.
Well, I'm glad somebody's listening to reason.
Now I think we should talk to Trixie.
Let's talk.
And apparently she wants to talk to me as well. Yeah, come on game, remember where I am.
Trixie?
Now you're gonna help me?
I'll make that blue-nosed bitty eater howl out.
That's great. I got it all planned out. When Emmett shows
But
up...
we gotta do it my way.
Huh?
My
I'm no good
way
with
or the highway.
improvising, and I ain't gonna memorize no lines. But I was in this play once. The Parlor-Maid's Predicament. I figure I could lift a scene from that.
Okay.
Only, I need a few props.
Why am I not surprised?
Some furs, a big diamond. It doesn't have to be real, understand?
That makes it easier.
I've got
And
both of
something
them.
from this friend of yours, Emmett. Has he got a photo album?
I don't know.
I happen to
probably.
have the photo
Bring
album.
it to me.
Furs, a
Brilliant.
diamond, and Emmett's photo
So all the
album.
things I've been
And then...
accidentally
Sit back
stumbling
and watch
across
the
have
fur
helped me.
fly.
Hopefully things are starting to go right for us. Let's give her the
Hey,
fur.
Trixie. Are these furs good enough?
Well, they're a little ratty, but, they'll work. How about the diamond in the photo album?
I'll get them to you.
And I got that gem from the display before.
Voila.
Say, pretty snazzy for a phony rock. Gimme. Keep that up, and I may take a real shine to ya.
I'd rather you take a fake shine to Emmett.
I'm working on it. Now bring me that photo album, and we'll be in business.
Well, I've got that as well. You know, when you sometimes get lost, it
I brought
sometimes
Emmett's
advances
photo
you.
album like you asked.
Let's
All my
see.
stumbling around got me these items.
Gee, he's not bad looking. In an egghead kind of way.
Remember, I don't want you seducing him for real.
I ain't a cradle robber, kiddo.
So, you got everything you need for your big scene?
Everything except for your friend.
Emmett Brown, redheaded guy about yay high. He'll be the one with Edna Strickland.
Not for long, he won't.
Great.
Even better. Right, so she's on board. Just got to get the time machine to work. DeLorean. Can we check on the light, see if it's turned green?
The light's green.
And it is green! Right. Now talk to Doc. Doc.
I need
Light's
to
green,
talk
Doc.
to you.
Excuse me, my dear.
Not at all, Mr. Sagan. Take your time.
Much obliged, Miss Strickland. Yes?
Your chronometer's gone green again.
Excellent. Let's hope this time my test run is a success. I'm sorry to desert you again.
Yes, well, you've left me with plenty to think about.
I wonder if we get to find out what they've been talking about that whole time. Would be nice to know.
Any luck this time?
Depends what you mean by luck. My arrival time was off again.
By how
dear.
much?
8 hours this time.
Oh, we're getting
Gave me
better.
the chance to take in 3 showings of Frankenstein. Good movie. A bit implausible from a scientific perspective, but I can see how my younger self would have been mesmerized.
What about the DeLorean?
Oh, yes. I did get one critical piece of information. The chromium elements in my circuits became unstable during the temporal shift. I should replace them with titanium.
Great.
Now, unfortunately, titanium won't become commercially available till the Kroll process is perfected in 9 years.
9
Dear.
years?
But there may be another solution. I'm going to fire up the chronometric analyzer again. Then, while I'm stalling Edna, you can... Uh-oh. Where'd Edna go?
The lab.
You better get down there before
I'm
she
gonna
makes
go
the
there.
situation impossible. I'll tend to the DeLorean.
Age to perfection.
Well, it's forcing me to the lab. I don't even get a choice this time. I'm sure we've got to send him through again.
Hey, Emmett, I'm back.
Only problem with this episode so far, though, I have to say, besides the annoying puzzle-y bit before, lack of Einstein. Not seen the dog for a while. It's getting quite annoying. I like Einstein.
You know, I thought you were coming down here to keep Emmett focused on his invention.
No, she is. But she's generously scheduled brief canoodling breaks every 45 minutes to keep my mind fresh.
Time's up, dear. Let's get back to work.
Shall we?
Now, Mr. Callahan, what can I do for you?
I've got to get rid of her. Oh, send
Mr.
him back.
Sagan says
Send
he
her
needs
back.
to talk to you back at the high school.
He does? Whatever for?
Ooh, the arsonist.
Says he's got a lead on the speakeasy arsonist.
He does he? Well, I'm not sure anyone cares about that old story anymore. But I suppose I could spare a few minutes in the service of solving a crime. Will you be all right without me, sweetheart?
It'll be tough, but I think I'll muddle through.
Try to keep him focused. He's so easily distracted.
I just want to use a spray bottle on him to start his clothes dissolving. So the reason I've sent this back in time twice. Alright, come on.
There it is.
Oh.
I've been looking all over for
He's
my
gonna use it
portable
himself.
anti-stick anti-stain formula. Where'd you find it?
Out by the trash.
That's strange. I haven't been out there for hours. Oh well.
Are you gonna spray your jacket? It's looking a little dusty.
Not until it's really dirty. This cleanser doesn't grow on trees, you
So I've
know.
got to
Well,
throw the
some of the
grime on him
ingredients
again.
grow on trees, but the rest are synthesized polycarbonate
Really
detergent
dirty?
blends.
I can do that. I'll
Yeah,
wait
I
until
can.
you're at the expo to show Edna what a suit-destroying slob you can be.
Ah.
Well, that's about it.
It is?
Yep. As soon as I get all this stuff loaded
Oh,
into the
guess we got
truck,
everything
I'll
in
be
place. We're
ready
going
for the
back.
Expo. Want to lend me a hand?
How about I go tell Edna you're coming? I'll, get her ready for you to pop the question.
Good thinking. Go on ahead. I'll meet you there.
I really hope this works.
This should be interesting, to say the least.
Marty!
Doc!
What's all the activity?
What's all the hustle and bustle?
It's almost time for the opening ceremony.
Holy jeez, I better work fast. I think I got it all worked out. When it all comes together, Edna will think you're the worst guy in town. I just need a couple more pieces.
Well, don't go to too much trouble.
What do you mean?
Oh, don't tell me he's having second thoughts.
You got Edna to break things off?
Not exactly. You see, I've been mulling things over, and
He's having second thoughts. This could be dangerous.
in the timeline you're from...
The right timeline?
Yes, I've got a wife.
A great wife. Clara, and kids, and a dog. And a bitchin' time train. And
Yes, they finally actually mention everything from the end of the third movie.
How does she end up?
Ah.
Oh, well, Edna ends up...
Let's lie. Lie through our back teeth. Happy and fulfilled.
She's doing great. She's got a full life, lots of friends, always busy.
She's got a fellow?
Sure, lots of them.
Lots of them? She's a tramp?
No, what I meant to say was...
Let's start over. How does Edna end up?
Oh. Maybe I shouldn't tell him
You're
then.
not really supposed to know these things in advance. It's bad luck.
But you told me how my story turns out.
Yeah, but...
And it's not as if I'll be in a position to do anything about it once my younger counterpart's destiny
We've
has
got to be
shifted.
honest.
I imagine I'll be folded into the new timeline, and I'll probably lose all memory of the old one.
Maybe.
So tell me, just to satisfy my curiosity, what's going to become of Edna?
She'll be alone and
honest,
miserable.
She ends up kind of sad.
Sad?
She lives with some cats in a dinky little apartment, and she spends most of her time yelling at
Why
her
do we have to
window
be
at
honest
people
all the time?
and collecting newspapers and living in the past.
I see. Perhaps we've been going about this problem the wrong way.
No.
Do we really have to completely obliterate my timeline so we can restore yours?
Doc?
Maybe we could have the best of both worlds. I could be with Edna, but it could be a little bit, more healthy.
Can you hear yourself? Do you know what you're saying? Let me remind you.
Trying to erase your brain.
She tried to erase your brain.
Oh, she was terrible, no argument. Horrible. Oh, but she started out with such pure intentions.
So did Nero. I don't believe this.
Oh, great.
All I'm
So
saying
this is going to be
let's
part of the twist,
stop
no
and
doubt.
Take a breath. This elaborate plan to derail my younger self's love life, is the short-term misery worth the long-term gain? Maybe we could find a third way. One where everybody wins. What do you think?
Maybe we should just be mean to everybody in Telltale Games.
No. I'm sorry, Doc. I can't go along with what you're saying. You don't belong with Edna.
So you're determined to break us up, in spite of my stated wishes?
Basically, yeah.
Then there's nothing left to say.
Oh, dear.
Where are you going?
Why should it matter to you? Aren't you planning on overwriting me?
Oh, great. Yeah, he's definitely going to have something to do with a twist in the end of all this, since he's having a major change of heart. Let's just hope Marty doesn't have a change of heart now and he actually goes through with his plan.
Hey, Emmett, what's keeping you?
Oh, hello, Harry. I guess I've got a mild case of stage fright. I'm about to play my big scene, No telling how Edna's gonna react. Wish me luck. Oh, for Pete's sake.
Oh, I don't even get the choice to put dirt on him. He's going to do it anyway.
You've, got something on
I think
your
he's cutting on that it's me doing it
So I
deliberately
have.
at this point. I mean, it's like 4 times I've done that to him now.
Anti-stain formula, work your magic.
Emmett!
Just in the nick of time. Step back now. We're gonna need a little space here.
Oh, aren't
Yeah,
you
'cause this is gonna
vision?
end disastrous.
Like something that descended from the heavens.
Yes, I'm feeling a bit elevated at the moment. There's something I've just got to ask you.
Wait, your tie's a bit crooked.
I've been holding it inside for weeks now, and I've simply got to get it off my chest.
Oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
My
Oh,
grandfather's
dear.
suit!
My formula. Oh. Look! Turn your head. I'll be right back, and we can try this all over again.
It's Lathrop Brown!
Huh?
Trixie Trotter. How do you know this woman?
I don't. I mean, I listened to some of her records, and I may have taken a picture or two of her, but I...
Go
Hey.
on! Deny
Taking
to the
pictures
world
of her and
that
all.
you know me.
Dirty bastard.
Perhaps it is true, but I know you all too well.
What is going on here?
You rich boys are
I
all
actually kind of feel
alike.
sorry for Emirate at this point. It's,
Material possessions can compensate for
I
a
mean, Dog's
broken
having his head
heart.
split in 2 at the moment with this.
Well, you can take back your furs and take back this gaudy diamond
Ouch.
too. I don't need need your expensive presents. I need you. And more importantly, little Emmett Jr. needs you.
Well,
Edna,
don't Edna me. Apparently you are not the man I took you for.
But I am, see? The mental alignment meter proves it. I am the man you fell in love with.
Let me see that card.
Yep, we've changed it. Finally getting somewhere in the
I
story.
should have
Brilliant.
known. A degenerate criminal.
What?
Get out of my sight! I never want to see you again!
That was rough, Emmett. I'm sorry you had to go through it, but things are gonna be okay. You and me can... Emmett?
Uh-oh. Nothing's ever so simple.
That went off great, huh?
Yeah. Maybe too great.
Well, let's go chasing after him.
Emmett! Emmett!
Go away.
Come on! Where are you? I'm sorry you had to go through that scene at the expo. Things didn't work out the way you expected, but everything's gonna turn out okay. See, I know how this story turns out, and...
Oh.
The story is over.
Oh dear. Don't be crazy.
Okay, Emmett, hold still. I know your emotions are running a little wild, but don't do
Wizard did
anything
it.
crazy.
Emotions? What emotions?
Well,
My
that's Mike.
emotions
He
are
skate
dead.
over anything. He's an expert skateboarder and guitarist, apparently.
Uh-huh.
He's an 80s kid. He's supposed to be good at it, isn't he?
They say I'm crazy,
Everything.
got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care.
Stop!
What are you doing up here?
Don't jump!
I wasn't gonna jump.
Then what do you...
This is where I come when I want to think.
Oh.
When I want to be alone.
Oh.
Oh, okay, well.
Don't let me bother you.
I'll get
Go
out
ahead
then.
and think.
Can't you take a hint? I don't want you here. I don't need you.
You don't know what you need.
And you do?
As a matter of fact, yeah. You need...
Gauge your
Get some
emotions.
perspective. Think about it. All the people who have it even worse than you. For instance, Frankenstein's monster.
Frankenstein. I tell you that my very life force is drained away, and you want to talk about Hollywood monster movies.
It's a very inspirational monster movie. Especially the scene where they bring the monster to life. There's this big gurney that lifts him up into the air, and see, there's this wild storm going on, and lightning crashing everywhere. It's amazing. And you just gotta see it, Emmett. It'll change your life.
Look at my helmet. Which light is flashing?
Yellow.
Apathy. I don't care about movies. I don't care about anything anymore.
Oh,
I
great.
never will.
Don't give me that. You care.
You care about
Your
love.
heart's
There you go. Be
broken,
nice
I
and
know.
soppy.
First breakup's a bitch, but you'll fall in love again, sooner or later. There's a woman waiting in the wings, and she's worth waiting for.
Spare me the platitudes. Now that Edna has turned my heart into a desiccated husk, I'm done with love. Forever.
I kind of know how he feels. You may care about
Still
inventing.
care about inventing things.
Inventing is overrated. 99% hype, 10% fraud. Name one invention that ever did anybody any good.
How about...
The
The
car.
automobile was a great invention, right? You love cars.
Yes. If I'm lucky, I may be struck by one today.
What a
Think
light
about
bulb.
Edison and the light bulb. That was a great invention.
Yeah, might have been. If there was anything in this miserable world worth illuminating.
Telephone. Telephone's brilliant.
Think how that invention has revolutionized the whole world.
Yes. Now a person can be rejected long distance.
Yeah, that's pretty much what phones are used for, especially smartphones. I've exhausted the other options.
Out here.
You're getting on my nerves, Callahan. At least you would be if I still cared about anything.
Me? You care about me, Doc.
You?
Yeah.
You.
Oh,
You
that
did this
just
to
turned
me.
red.
Did what?
I was perfectly content drudging away in my dad's law office. You show up out of nowhere, get me all excited about inventing, and disappear. 2 months later, you show up again, you trick me into making a hero out of myself and getting involved with Edna Strickland. Then you appear a third time and pretend to be my friend just so you can yank the rug out from under me and send me sprawling into the dirt.
Okay, I can work with
Why
that.
do we always bother trying to be nice to
I
people?
loathe you, Harry Callahan. Or is that even your real name?
No, it's not.
Marty. My name is Marty.
Oh, so everything you've told me's been a lie.
More or less.
Yeah.
Why? Why did you ruin my life?
No, you know what? Stop being nice to
Did
her.
it for fun.
You ruined my life.
Not going to be nice
for
anymore.
Fun?
Yeah, that's how I get my kicks.
You bastard. And all that time you spent building up my dreams, telling me I was going to be a great scientist.
You're delusional.
Yeah, what a laugh. Dreams are only for people with guts enough to follow them.
You're saying I don't have guts?
You? Look at you.
What do you know? A person like you?
Took a strike
You
at
don't
me.
know the first thing about me. I have more dreams in my little finger than you'll ever have.
This actually seems to be working.
Don't count.
Daydreams? That's what they said to Edison. That's what they said to Einstein. That's what they said to
Dr. Frankenstein?
Yeah, and look what they accomplished. I'm sick of people telling me what I can and can't do. First my father, then Edna, now you. Listen to me, good. From now on, I'm living my life my way. I'm taking my own advice and I'm following my own ideas.
Finally, we
My
pushed him.
ideas. Do you hear me?
See? Don't be nice. Things go right.
Ideas. Wait, Scott. I've got it.
Got what?
The solution. My invention. I know how to make it work.
Mental alignment meter?
No, my airborne personal transport device.
The rocket car?
Not rockets, not rockets at all. That was my mistake. The basic idea was sound, but the propulsion system was unworkable. But the lightning. Suddenly the answer is clear. It came to me all at once, like
Bolt
a
of
bolt
lightning?
of lightning?
Exactly.
Quite
Static electricity. Super ionized static electricity powering the asynchronous oscillation of frictionless plates inside the... What's this stupid thing doing on my head?
Emmett, you're you again.
Here I've been wasting my time with silly mind-reading tricks when there's serious science to be done.
Hey, we finally
The
broke him
expo
out of his
begins today.
control of Edna.
Let's get the hell out of here before anything else happens.
What?
I said,
Oh,
let's
great.
get out of here before anything...
That was obviously designed to happen. Oh, can I climb down the other rope and follow him? Well, yeah, I can, but there we go, controls. God love the controls.
I can't swing on it while it's still attached to the statue.
Right. So, I've got to somehow disconnect it, and there's nothing here. Can I go back to the roof? Yeah, I
Hold
can.
on!
I wasn't planning on doing anything else.
He's not technically holding on, his pants just haven't fallen apart. Can I talk to Emmett? Or do I have to talk to the statue? Oh, look, there you go, Emmett.
What?
Got anything useful?
Anything useful on you?
Some scissors?
Only my wallet. Oh, and this portable anti-stick, anti-stain formula.
I've got the acid.
Hang
Right,
in there.
I've got to get down there and get the
Funny.
acid. Well, it is funny. Right, where's the acid? Let's go and get it. There it is.
Emmett's solution. This stuff's dangerous.
There it is. Right. Be attached to the dog, I should be able to start swinging. Nope, it's out of reach. Back to the roof again.
Hang in there.
I don't have a choice.
Right, now I can start swinging then. Oh, I've got to control it. Left and right and left.
It's not going anywhere.
Oh, for God's sake. Point at the right goddamn thing. There we go.
Gotcha.
Let's get out of here.
Your pants, they're stuck.
Do something before we're crushed. Ah!
Let's dissolve his pants.
What are you doing?
There we go.
Trust me. Hold on.
What did you say your name was again?
Marty.
Marty? Thanks.
Don't mention it.
Tungsten. The catalyst will need to be made out of tungsten, given the temperature within the converter will no doubt be intense. We'll have to harvest the filaments from all the light bulbs in my house.
Your invention. You think you can finish it before the end of the expo?
Think? I've got to. My future depends on it.
Then let's go.
Yay.
Of course, the oscillating plates will need to be calibrated precisely. Even the slightest misalignment could cause the magnetic field to fluctuate in intensity, leading to sudden shifts in polarity. The results could conceivably be catastrophic.
Who cares?
My thought exactly. Science should
Let's
be
blow shit
messy
up.
and unpredictable, or else where's the fun of it?
What do I get to do now? Oh. Something tells me this is going to be the twist.
Got the kinks worked out of your car of the future?
Not all of them, but at least the DeLorean's mundane terrestrial functionality remains intact.
The wheels keep shrinking and enlarging.
As usual, I have not the slightest idea what you're talking about. In fact, you remind me of someone I used to...
There, my dear, don't worry. I'm sure we'll all turn out well in the end.
Maybe for everyone else, but I suddenly feel very much like someone who's going to be alone and unloved for a very long time. Maybe I should get a cat.
Yeah.
Nonsense.
Get a few cats.
I can state with nearly 100% certainty that you're going to have a long and fulfilling life.
How can you know that?
I think you'll find I know almost everything worth knowing about you and young Emmett.
Oh,
and his friends.
great.
Tell me, how much do you know about Harry Callahan?
Yeah, you have a very good point. That's how the shoe ends up in the DeLorean. Good point, Sean. Oh, well. Only one more episode to go. Hopefully it won't be as tedious as half of that bus. So.
I realized that it wasn't Edna that made my life miserable. It was science. She used my science to turn Hill Valley into a police state. If Emmett doesn't go through with a demonstration at the expo, his dreams of being a scientist will dim just enough for Edna to step back into his life and steer him down another path.
Doc.
Well, I might do the other one tomorrow. Hopefully my internet will be working a lot more cooperatively, because this one has seemed to have lagged out a bit a few times. But for now, I've been Warlord UK, aka Richie James. Thank you to anyone that's watched this, and I hope you'll join me tomorrow for the 5th and final part of Back to the Future. I think I'm going to carry on drinking, maybe watch a couple of movies tonight. Everyone else, enjoy your Saturday. Thanks again for sticking around.